We had a pretty good year when it comes to movies, but a lot of cool projects have been announced for next year. So today, I'll be listing the most anticipated movies of 2026, in no particular order.
We're in Hawaii, baby!
This is crazy!
Let's start with one that I'm particularly excited about, Primate. It seems to be about people with a pet chimpanzee and it's gonna turn to horror. I'm expecting a lot of gore and practical effects for this one, without necessarily thinking that it's gonna be like a deep philosophical movie or anything like that.
Promise me you will come back.
What if I can't?
The Odyssey is about, well, you should know this. And honestly, it might be a banger. We have Christopher Nolan as a director, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway. And honestly, I am so excited to see all the creatures that they're going to encounter. It seems gritty and seems like it's taking itself very seriously. Of course, it's Nolan, but we'll see when it comes out in July.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation.
28 years later, The Bone Temple is a continuation, I believe, of the recent 28 years later that we just got. I know it's well anticipated by a lot of people. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy 28 Years Later. I know it was a gorgeous movie, very beautiful scenery and everything, but ultimately it was so boring and a lot of things were too ridiculous for me. I'll probably still watch it because I love to be aware of what's out there. But if it's anything like 28 Years Later, I'll probably not enjoy it. Although not gonna lie, the trailer looks like it's way less boring than the first one. Anyways, January 16th, so that's pretty close.
Hey, it's Stephen Curry. Find out who the real GOAT is in 3, 2...
GOAT is an animation movie about a goat that plays basketball. It is produced by Stephen Curry and also voiced by Stephen Curry, I believe. The big promotion for it is that it's the same animators as K-pop Demon Hunters and Spiderman Across the Multiverse. So you can kind of understand the hype behind it. I'm not necessarily a fan of Steph Curry. I don't really follow basketball like that, but I would like to imagine that this is gonna be like a new Space Jam done the right way. So I'm pretty excited about it. We've been getting some pretty cool animation movies lately, so my hopes are kind of high for that. And this one comes out in February.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Scream 7, still in the franchise. Obviously, we'll have a couple of people hyped up. Personally, I haven't been watching the Scream movies for a long time. I don't know what it's about anymore. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a comedy, but it looks absolutely ridiculous. And I don't think I'm going to be watching this one personally. But hey, if you're a fan of the whole Scream franchise, maybe you'll enjoy this one. You know, a lot of new people, but there's still some actors from the original. I don't know. To me, it's like one of those movies where I'm like, yeah, but you should have stopped making. You can stop. Like, you can stop making those. But that's my own opinion. This one is also coming out in February.
We put this into this.
Yes, this into this. This into this.
So Hoppers is the new Disney Pixar movie where this teenager gets their consciousness streamed into the body of a fake beaver, kind of like Avatar.
This is like Avatar.
This is nothing like Avatar.
So now they can actually understand when other animals are speaking. It seems pretty fun. It seems like a ton of fun and I'm really excited about this one. I think Meryl Streep and John Hamm are part of the cast. Let's just hope that Disney properly markets this one. This one's coming out in March.
Was I just the same before the accident?
The Bride seems to be a retelling of the Frankenstein Bride story, this time in a 1950s-ish aesthetic. It stars a bunch of A-listers, like Christian Bale, Jake Gyllenhaal, and it seems like one of those stylized way of retelling like a classic story while also being pretty serious. Personally, I kind of have my hopes up for this one. It seems pretty cool, but overall I think the concept is difficult to pull off, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure this right here is like a shot for shot from an old movie, right? And this one comes out in March.
I'm not an astronaut.
If you don't go, you die.
Project Hail Mary is about a teacher who wakes up in a spaceship. And I believe at least part of the story will be about how he doesn't remember how he got there. The movie stars Ryan Gosling, and even though it feels like a pretty serious drama, Ryan Gosling's character seemed to be the comic relief. So I think this one is gonna make us laugh and cry. From what I've seen on Reddit, there's a huge group of people who are really excited. This might be the most anticipated non-Marvel movie of the list. So yeah, I'm also excited for it. This might be our new Interstellar, and it's coming out in March.
Hide and seek.
Thank God it's over.
You've caused quite a stir, Mrs. Ladonis.
Hide and Seek 2. Wait, Hide and Seek, what am I saying? Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, is a direct continuation of the first movie, Ready or Not. The first story was about this woman marrying a guy, and when it came time to meet the family, they started playing this weird traditional game of hunting her the whole night, and looks like it's not over. But yeah, and this time they brought her sister, her best friend, I don't know. It's just a fun movie to watch. Just rich people just hunting the final girls. I'm gonna turn my brain off and absolutely enjoy this one. This one is also coming out in March.
All right, Charlie, move a little closer to your bride-to-be. There we go.
The Drama is an A24 movie starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson as a newly engaged couple. There isn't a ton of information about it, but it has been described as, well, drama, but also comedic and also dark. There's definitely like something wrong going on here. It doesn't seem to be a movie about just a loving couple and that's it. This one is definitely not at the top of my list, but considering it's A24 with 2 A-listers, it might be interesting. There's a bunch of flashes in the trailer that suggest that something very wrong is happening, but I don't know how bad it goes, and we'll see. And it comes out in April.
Hey, big guy!
Super Mario Galaxy is a movie that's coming out in 2026. I think after the success of that first Super Mario movie, it's safe to say that we're probably gonna get a little bit of the same, except now there's way more, like the world is bigger and there's more characters. This is one of those movies where if you enjoyed the first one, I can pretty much guarantee you're gonna enjoy the second one. But if you didn't like the first one at all, don't bother. Me personally, big fan of Super Mario in general, going to watch it, probably going to enjoy it. I really like the first one, so it's a no-brainer. Look at that. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. It is coming out in April.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Michael is a movie that follows Michael Jackson and how he became the famous singer that we know. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson's music, honestly, just the trailer, there's a mashup of a lot of his hit songs, and it's already pretty amazing. The actor playing Michael Jackson is his cousin, and although he doesn't look like, perfectly like Michael Jackson, I feel like it's just as close as it gets. A lot of people are saying that it's going to be very difficult not to dance and sing in theaters when this one comes out, and I can understand that. It definitely seems like it's going to be a blast. This one is set to come out also in April.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans.
Fuck that.
Mortal Kombat. I don't know how anticipated this one is, but I am all for it. This is Mortal Kombat, the second of the newest movies, and it's already looking pretty awesome. Personally, I really enjoyed the first one, more than I can admit to. So I'm absolutely all for seeing more characters from the video game. Karl Urban is playing Johnny Cage, like an older Johnny Cage. We see Jade, Jax, Liu Kang, Raiden. We get a glimpse at Baraka. Look at that. Oh, so cool. Shao Kahn being the villain and looking absolutely scary. Scorpion coming back, of course. A lot of people are saying, oh, those movies are not great, or they're not amazing, or blah, blah, blah. They're not supposed to be great. It's Mortal Kombat, and it's coming out in May. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Grogu? That's like the first Star Wars movie to come out in years. And it follows, of course, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I feel bad because I haven't watched the series yet, so I don't know anything about the Mandalorian himself. Was Sigourney Weaver in the show also? Honestly, the trailer right now looks pretty good, but as with every Star Wars movie, to me personally, I'm gonna have to watch it to figure out if I like it or not. I did not care much for the whole Kylo Ren thing, but at the same time, I really enjoyed Rogue One, so it's hit or miss for me. This one comes out in May. Disclosure Day is Steven Spielberg coming back to flex on us. It seems to be a grounded alien sci-fi movie. Stars Emily Blunt and a bunch of other famous actors. I don't necessarily have high hopes for this one, but we get some pretty cool visuals in the trailer, so I'm still excited. Hopefully we get something like Arrival. And this one should be out in June. Scary Movie 6 is set to come out in June 2026, but there are no current trailers available yet. Evil Dead Burn, that's the name of the new Evil Dead movie, set to come out in July 2026, but currently there are no trailers available yet.
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play!
Toy Story 5 has a teaser out, and it's set to come out in June 2026. Right now, the teaser is basically the kid that owns all those toys gets a new package, and they realize that it's a tablet. So they're asking if the era of toys is over. SuperGirl also has a teaser out. If you watch the recent Superman movie, it takes place in the same universe. And just like the Super Mario movie, I'm saying that, hey, if you enjoyed that Superman movie, you'll probably enjoy this too. but if you didn't, then skip this one. Personally, I think this looks cool. I haven't read the comics, but I've seen a couple videos talking about it, and the storyline seems cool. Also, I don't know how to explain it, but I really like the actress that they picked for SuperGirl. I think she really matches the attitude that she seems to have in the teaser. This one is set to come out in June. Minions 3 is set to come out in July, but there are no available trailers for now. And then Disney dropped a teaser for their live-action Moana, and it looks pretty good, honestly. And this one will drop in July. We got a suit reveal for Spiderman Brand New Day, set to come out in July. So this is like a pre-teaser. Super Troopers is getting a third installment coming out in August. Also in August, a new Paw Patrol movie is coming out. Street Fighter, set to come out in October, dropped a bomb of a teaser, showing us all the different character designs that we love so much. Some of the casting choices seem a little ridiculous, but hey, honestly, this looks like it's going to be a blast. Doesn't seem to take itself too serious at all. The only thing we really want from this movie is cool costume designs and amazing stunt choreographies. That's it. That's all we need. And so far, it seems like they're going to deliver.
Out.
Marvel has been building up the hype for Avengers Doomsday, dropping teaser after teaser and introducing the X-Men into it. I fell for AI. I was like, wait, this looks awful actually. This shot right there was like, wait, why does this look so bad?
All my life, I've answered every call.
So yeah, the actual teasers are pretty short. Doesn't show much. We can see that Thor has a son. And you know, it's Marvel, it's Avengers, it's probably gonna be the biggest movie of the year. I'm kind of neutral on this one. I really don't know what to expect because unlike previous Avengers, they haven't really been building up too much, or just I haven't been kept in the loop. I haven't been watching just anything about Marvel for a while now. I haven't seen Loki, Falcon, and all those shows. So yeah, it comes out in December. But this one is the other teaser that's supposed to show that Captain America will be back in Avengers Doomsday. As I said, we don't really see much, but hey, they got the budget, so they gotta be putting out the content, right? Or yeah, I guess he also has a son. So yeah, December. Okay, Super Speed Round, most of those don't have trailers. Dune Part 3 is also coming out in 2026. Also a movie called Werewolf. It's from the same director who made Nosferatu, so high hopes for this one. Angry Birds 3, Jumanji 3, Violent Night 2. Oh yeah, there's a new Hunger Games movie too. This one is called Sunrise of the Reaping. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of stopped following the Hunger Games. I think I saw the most recent one, The Ballad of Whatever, and I hated it. But to be fair, according to the trailer, it seems to go back to the classic Hunger Games type movie like the first one. So maybe I'll give it a try. I actually really enjoyed the first one. Look at that title card. Always love those title cards. The Hunger Games. Sunrise on the Reaping. Reaping. I don't know how to pronounce that. November. Wait, Digger has a trailer, a teaser? Okay, after watching it, I don't know what I think about it. My expectations are kind of lowered now, but basically it's a new movie with Tom Cruise, and it's kind of like his first movie that's not part of a huge franchise like Mission Impossible for a while. Director of Birdman and The Revenant. Okay, two amazing movies. So I don't know what can we expect really. Not gonna lie, Tom Cruise with a shovel just dancing like that. Is it gonna be like a musical? I don't know. It does say a comedy of catastrophic proportions in October. And that'll be all for today. I don't want to go through every single movie coming out, but if I missed one that you're excited about, please let me know in the comment section below. What's your top 5 movies that you're excited to watch in 2026? Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.